Color properties. Color properties allow us to distinguish and define colors. The more we know about color properties, the better we can adjust colors to our needs. Hue. Hue defines pure color in terms of blue, red, or yellow. Hue also defines mixture of two pure colors like orange and green. Hue is usually one property of three when used to determine a certain color. Hue is a more technical definition of our color perception, which can be used to communicate color ideas. When people asking what color is that, they generally are asking what hue is that. Tint. A tint is a mixing result of an original color to which has been added white. If you tinted a color, you've been adding white to the original color. A tint is lighter than the original color. This can make a color less intense, and it's useful when balancing more vivid color combinations. Shade. A shade is created by adding black to the base hue, darkening the color. This creates a deeper, richer color. Shades can be quiet, dramatic, and can be overpowering. So this is 50 Shades of Grey in Color World. Tone. A tone is a result of mixing a pure color with any grayscale color excluding white and black. A tone is softer than the original color. This is how it's designed in the color picker part of most of software. From right corner on the top, which in this image is red color, if we move to the left, the color will be tinted until reach to the white color. And if we move to the down, it will be shaded until reach to the black color. And you can see the tone which is in the middle. Saturation. Saturation is the intensity or purity of the color. It's a color term commonly used by digital analog imaging experts. Saturation is usually one property of three when used to determine a certain color and measured as a percentage value. Saturation defines a range from pure color, which is 100%, to gray, which is 0%, at the constant lightness level. A pure color is fully saturated. A desaturated image is said to be dull, less colorful, or washed out, but can also make the impression of being softer. How far from the center of this image, which is gray, it means how much your color is saturated. High saturation is mean far from center, and low saturation is have more gray. Let's see how we can use and apply this information to our works. In this painting of Alfred Stevens, the only color used in this painting is red, so just mixing it with white and black, changing the saturation and the value, so the painter was able to create an entire image from just one color. This method called monochromatic scheme. We can even use this method for our daily life. As you can see in this image, the girl used blue color for all of her clothes, bag, shoes, and even sunglasses and earrings. This is one of the ways that we can look stylish by choosing the right color. Lightness. Lightness is usually one property of three when used to determine a certain color and measured as percentage value. A certain color can be defined by hue from 0 to 360 degrees, saturation from 0 to 100%, and lightness from 0 to 100%. A painter might say lightness is the range from fully shaded to fully tinted. You can lighten or darken a color by changing its lightness value. Luminance or brightness. Luminance is the amount of brightness or light in a color. Each hue naturally has an individual luminance value. Luminance improves your color choices. When you know luminance values, you also know the amount of contrast between two colors. Contrast as in the distance of luminance between two colors. For one color, you always know the contrast value in relation to any grayscale value. Color decisions need to consider luminance contrast because it's the key to usability. It is the most powerful visual information before hue and saturation, and therefore best capable of guiding attention. This is how we make contrast with color hue. For example, yellow with violet always works, because as you see, brightness of yellow is 94%, and we knew that yellow is the brightest color in human eye, and brightness of violet is only 44%, which these two colors together making a good contrast. Here you can see two color models to understand brightness and lightness better. HSB, which is hue, saturation, and brightness, and HSL, which is hue, saturation, and lightness.